I'm Klein. I'm a fellow in economic studies at Brookings, where I also direct the Center on Financial Markets and Regulation. Well, we had a spectacular financial crash, which created a huge recession, and the financial calamity exposed giant weaknesses in the way we regulate banks and Wall Street. And we needed to change that, so we passed a comprehensive new set of financial regulatory laws, commonly known as the Dodd-Frank Act. The report requires the Treasury Department to come back with a comprehensive report in early June to the White House. It also will involve some of the existing federal regulatory agencies who administer Dodd-Frank. It's an alphabet soup of the Fed, the OCC, the FDIC, the CFTC, the SEC, and importantly the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, established in Dodd-Frank with a different mindset than the bank regulators. This was the consumer regulator, to try and look at the financial industry from the perspective of real consumers. Each of these agencies is going to go through, potentially cooperatively, potentially combatively, with the Treasury Department and the White House to determine what is and isn't working or could be done better under Dodd-Frank. Ultimately, the Trump executive order applies to the Treasury Department and will result in a paper with administrative approval, but there's a tension in all of this between the panoply of independent financial regulators, the alphabet soup, and the White House and Treasury Department, which are more closely aligned with the Trump administration. The executive order said that you have to come out with a report in 120 days, so we'll see something in early June. What happens next is largely what's happening now, which is independent financial regulators are interpreting Dodd-Frank and choosing to enforce it more or less aggressively. Will be congressional action to weaken Dodd-Frank, to roll it back, as well as in some areas to try and improve it, because let's face it, after 5 or 6 years, you often learn the way a law was initially written could be made better. There'll probably be a big fight in Congress as to whether or not they're going to be a series of technical corrections to improve Dodd-Frank, an attempt to just eliminate it and go back to a little bit of the Wild West that we had before, or some sort of compromise in the middle. Ultimately, the fate of Dodd-Frank hangs more in the balance of the people who are going to be put in place under the Trump administration to enforce and administer the law than it does in Congress, where there'll be lots of fights about how to rewrite the law.